Hello everyone, I'm Chris, and in this video we're going to be using products from the June treasure box, which is titled Afterglow. There are a lot of fun and beautiful items in the box to work with. If you're interested in a monthly subscription, please go to PotomacBeads.com, click on the 3 parallel lines, also known as the hamburger icon, look for subscriptions and click on the Best Bead Box Treasure Edition for more information. So from this treasure box, I have chosen to work with the 11-0s, these 10mm liquid silver tubes, and the 8-0s. And I've titled the bracelet Liquid Silver Bracelet because of these tubes. You will also need some wire guards, jump rings, and a clasp of your choice. So I'm using smoke thread, so it's a little easier for you to see. And this you will probably have to add thread throughout the piece because we go around the rectangles a couple of times. So cut off a length of thread that's comfortable for you, 3 feet, 4 feet, whatever it is, and we're going to load on it an 8-0, one of the tubes, 2 8-0s, the tube, and another 8-0. We're going to leave a bit of a tail because later on we will come back and add the wire guard on the end here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go around and go through these again and create a, well, I guess it's a rectangle, not a circle. And then we'll be coming out the 8-0 there. So I went around and created our rectangle, and I'm coming out between these two, and this is our tail. We just want to keep track of that so we know that we keep it at the end. So I'm now going to pick up an 11-0 and then go through the 8-0, the tube, and an 8-0. So I'll pick up an 11-0, and then I'll go through that next 8-0, excuse me. And then through the tube. And then through one of the 8-0s on the other end. And then we'll pick up an 11-0, and then we're going to go back around all of this, including the 11-0 down here just to secure it, and then back up to where we started. Just remembering this is going to be our tail so we know which end of the bracelet we're on. So we're going to go through the 8-0, we'll go through the tube, we'll go through the 8-0, the 11-0, and the 8-0 at the other end. We'll go through, whoops, we'll go through the tube, we'll go through the 8-0 and the 11-0. So we'll be coming out of the 11-0. And we have our tail down here, so we're coming out our 11-0. So now we're getting ready to create the next rectangle. So we're going to add 1 8-0, the tube, 2 8-0s, the tube, and an 8-0, and then go through this 11-0 that's there. So we'll pick up 1 8-0, we'll pick up a tube, and we'll pick up 2 8-0s, we'll pick up a tube, 1 8-0, and then we're going to go through the 11-0. And that's going to create our second rectangle. There we go. So we'll go through that 11-0, and that'll create our second rectangle.
If you had $100 worth of beads for only $35, what would you be inspired to make? Bracelets, earrings, necklaces, pendants? Each treasure box offers endless possibilities. This month, new quarterly subscribers also get a free bead on it board and pattern collection to start their jewelry making journey. Subscribe today, only from PotomacBeads.
So we're partially done with our second box. We're coming out of the 11-0 between the two rectangles. We're going to go up through the 8-0, the tube, through one of the 8-0s, and we're going to add another 11-0 up at the top. So we'll go through that 8-0, we'll go through the tube, and then we'll go through the 8-0. Now we're going to pick up another 11-0, and then we're going to go back around this rectangle until we're coming out of the 11-0 that we added. So we'll go through the 8-0, the tube, the 8-0, the 11-0 that's down here, that 8-0, and then we'll come back up the tube. We'll go through the 8-0 and the 11-0. That's what I mean by having to use a lot of thread because we go through the box a couple times. So we're going to do the same thing that we did on this box here. From here we'll add 8-0, 8-0, tube, 2 8-0s, tube, 8-0, and then go through the 11-0. So we'll pick up an 8-0 and a tube, and then after the tube, 2 8-0s, and then another tube, and then an 8-0, so we'll go through this 11-0 from the previous rectangle, and then like we did before, we'll go up the 8-0, the tube, the 8-0, we'll add an 11-0, and then go back down through the box again, coming out of the 11-0 at the top, and we'll create the next rectangle. So you're going to do that until you have the length of bracelet that you would like. This one has 10 rectangles, and with the wire guard it creates about a 6.5 inch bracelet. I've created my abbreviated bracelet here, and I'm coming out of the 11-0, and what I did is on the end with the tail thread I put a needle on that thread as well, and also out the 11-0 at the end. Both ends will be the same when we add our wire guards. So from here I'm going to pick up an 11-0 and then the wire guard. We'll go up the wire guard, we'll come back down the wire guard, and then I'm going to pick up another 11-0. I'm going to go through the 11-0 that's between these 2 8-0s, And then for safety purposes, I'm going to go back through the same beads I just did. So the 11-0, up through the wire guard, down through the wire guard, through the 11-0, and then through the 11-0 that's between those two 8-0s. And then you're going to do the same thing at the other end to add the wire guard down here. And then depending on how much thread you have left, if you want to weave your thread through to the other end where the shorter end is and then tie it off, or if you don't have enough thread, like I don't have enough thread. So what I'm going to do is, what I learned was a half hitch knot, and we're going to do it in a couple places. So I'm coming out this 11-0. I'm going to go through the next 8-0. I'm going to go underneath the 8-0. I'm not going through any beads or the tube at all, just underneath it. I'm going to pull my needle through, and then I'm going to try to do a slip in there. That's my little hitch, if my thread is long enough. There we go. And then just make certain it's centered between those two. So I tend to do 3 of these just for safety purposes, if that's the way that I'm going to quote-unquote tie off my thread or finish the pieces. So again, we'll do the other end too, add your wire guard, and then however you're going to finish off your threads, then take a jump ring and add your clasp, and then you have your bracelet. So with more rectangles, you could create a choker too. That would be pretty. I'm not certain about a necklace, possibly, if instead of 8-0s on this one side, you might swap them out for an 11-0 and then see if it curves, you know, more like a necklace would. But it's very versatile. So thank you for watching, and we hope you post your pictures of your creations using the June treasure box on our Facebook page for beading and jewelry making. Please join us in the future for more instructional videos.